Okay, let me try to explain this. Just how dysfunctional the Canadiana law are, and using their incompetencies with websites is an example of they're just dysfunctional. They can't do anything right. Mentioned on my blog, this issue about how they will be dishonest on their websites, okay? But they're also dysfunctional. Like, their websites are just broken and just broken. I'm going to try to explain this situation that just happened to me today. Trying to explain the dysfunctional things that these people do is not easy, because it's like because it's so dysfunctional. It's like this thing screwed up, and then this thing screwed up, and then this thing screwed up, and then this thing screwed up, and it's all so, like, how do you explain all of this crap? So that is a part of, understanding my situation in Canada with these people, right? Because it's not easy for me to explain everything, because it's like, what the hell just happened there? With this particular Canadiana website, is meant to just help you understand how difficult it is for me to explain these people. Like, how do I start here? So there's this company in Canada called MEC, and it's the number one big box store for backpacking equipment. This is $1 million business. Okay, and they just can't do anything right. And their websites, will have absent information that you would just expect them to have, right? But on top of that, this video is going to talk about how they just can't even do the technological stuff expected of a big company with regards to getting their website to operate, right? And so what happened to me today was I wanted to log into my account. I have an account with these people because I've had to buy a couple of things from them. And so I've had to open up an account with them. And so I wanted to log into my account today, and this is what happens when you go there. They tell you that they've refurbished the website, or redone the website or whatever, and they want you to create a new password just because they've redone their website. Number one, that's stupid. But let me show you everything that happens. Okay, so when I first got in to the website, I tried to sign in. Okay, and I would type my address and type the password, but what was happening was it would tell me you have to check your email so that you can get a link to change your password. So I would go into my email address and I would get a password update email, and their emails were even going into spam. Like, they can't even, this is supposed to be a big company that you have an account with, and you've got emails from them before because you've ordered some things, but they just can't seem to keep themselves out of your spam folder. So Google just recognizes MEC as spam. So whatever you can glean from that, is probably not irrelevant. Like, Gmail just thinks MEC is spam, which I suppose they are. Okay, but when I was getting these emails and finding them, I was clicking on the password reset button and come back here, and I would enter a new password, confirm password, and follow the instructions and press reset password, and I would get a message saying that it didn't work, and then I would get another email, and so it would just loop back. And as you can see, I tried that a bunch of times, and it just kept looping and looping and looping, and I just kept getting these. As you can see, all these emails are just from today. They all happened within a half an hour or whatever, and they just kept doing that. So I phoned them, and I told them what was happening, and they said yes, they've had this problem with another person, and she told me that she would try to reset my password on her end, and that I would enter that password. So I used her password, and and that did not work, and I got the same looping. But then what she said was that I should try using Chrome. And if you've done any research into what browsers you should be using on your iPhone, it's Safari. That's the efficient, logical browser to use, and you don't want to use Chrome, okay, for numerous reasons. Safari is just better, and it's even the in-house browser for the iPhone, but she's recommending that I use Chrome. She said it works better with Chrome, so they've designed their website that apparently works better with Chrome instead of Safari. And there's a couple of points to make there. Number one, okay, why would you make Chrome work better than Safari for an iPhone? Safari is the in-house browser for iPhone, okay? Chrome, if anything, Safari should work better than Chrome. But that's almost a side point, because the main point is, why would you design your website to not be efficient with Safari, period? I mean, it should be, if they were going to be so crazy as to make their website,